So let us get started. Great to see you all. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Welcome to our next seminar. So here is the attendance. Please make sure you register. Okay. Let's get started. So today, this is our seminar 6. Before we start today's seminar, please let me know if anything freezes up, okay? Before I start today's activities, let us go briefly over what we have already done as seminars in this module. Seminar activity 1, you came up with your own evidence for your top 10 employable skills inside your studies as well as outside your studies. That is your seminar activity 1. By the way, there are, as you know, you will be attaching in total 7 seminar activities. Seven seminar activities. You can choose any of them, okay? You can choose any of 7. So out of these activities, you will complete, attach any 7 of them. Choose the ones that you really like and you really find inspiring and useful for yourself, okay? You can do more than 7 if you want, but please choose the ones that you really found most useful and most inspiring for yourself. Okay, so in the second one, in the first one, you created your top 10 employable skills. Yeah, that was activity 1. Second one, you created evidence for your self-directed learning activities. These might be movies, books, TV shows, desert island discs, etc. The third one, you reflected on your ideal career using the flower exercise. Remember this exercise? So you'll attach that flower exercise handout if you do this one. Seminar activity 4, you will be doing one of the options. Remember these options. You can create your own logo, personal logo. You can do self-consulting, 10 responses for next year. What do you want to achieve? You can reflect on role models in your life, create a table of your role models. You can create a table of job applications, potential firms and positions. You can create a SWOT analysis of yourself as a job applicant, or you can create your own Netflix show. So these were the 6 options, and you will choose just one of them. Okay. Seminar activity 5, you would be doing the benchmarking table. Remember, you are choosing 3 countries first, 3 country brands, and then 4 companies, and then 3 or 4 individuals. So you attach your learning. What did you learn that inspired you, and how will you take action? How will you learn further about each of these brands? So that is your activity number 5, benchmarking table. Seminar activity 6, canvas. You can either do the business model canvas. If you choose business model canvas, focus on your asset creation project. You can apply this to your entrepreneurial project or 7i project of this semester. Okay? Or you can do personal branding canvas where you position yourself for companies that you will be applying for. So you have 2 options here. If you choose business model canvas, then focus on your asset creation project, 7i or the entrepreneurship one, okay? If you focus on personal branding canvas, then you need to really focus on your employability, okay? And in seminar 7, last week, you did design thinking application. You either designed a hat or a shoe, remember? You attach the handout based on whichever you choose. And in seminar activity 8, you are creating your own cafe or restaurant, responding to these: your target profile, your concept, poster, slogan, logo, menu, layout, atmosphere, and final philosophy. Okay, if you choose this one, you will design your cafe. So today, as you have seen, by the way, there are already 8 activities, right? We already finished 8 activities. So you have more than 7 already. Out of these 8, you can choose any 7 of them, and you can submit them as you wish. Okay, so like we have finished actually seminars, but we will have more seminar activities because I believe that these activities are also inspiring and they might be very useful for you as well. So let's continue doing these activities. And if you like some of these activities better than the other ones, you can replace them and attach these ones instead. But my recommendation, choose the seminar activities that are most useful and most inspiring for yourself. Okay, out of these 8 activities, you can choose whichever are most interesting, more exciting, most beneficial for you. Okay, in that spread, today I will be introducing you 5 more activities. 5 more activities, but you can choose 1 or 2 of them. Okay, you can choose 1, or if you really like some of these, choose a lot. You really love some of these a lot, then you can also choose 2 instead of 1, as you wish. So I'll introduce each option now, okay? I will introduce each option one by one quickly, and then you will decide which one you will do, okay? The option 1 is 6 hats thinking. If you choose this option, you will be applying Edward de Bono's framework, 6 hats thinking, to your asset creation project. So you will think about your asset creation project. Remember, this is your entrepreneurial proposal or the 7I option. And you will apply each of these 6 thinking hats and prepare a table. What are the implications of each hat for your asset creation project? You will apply each hat. And you can get a lot of information about 6 hats thinking. If you Google this, you'll find a lot of resources on this. But let me briefly go over how you apply it. So let's start with white hat. White hat is about data, statistics, information. If you apply white hat to your project, then think about the job, the market out there. What's the market out there? What are some facts and figures? Do some market research. Who are your clients? Who is your audience? Gather facts about them. Gather some statistics, information, documentation about them. Google, use Google a lot so that you do research about the thing that you want to do, okay, about your asset creation project. You are creating assets, yes, you are creating products, services, businesses, or your YouTube channel, whatever you create, make sure that you do good research. Do some benchmarking, analyze the market, who are your competitors, who are your clients. Think about these and gather data and record them here in the white hat, okay? So create your ideas. If you choose this one, you just come up with some bullet point ideas for each hat, okay? So white hat is all about research, statistics, information. Then the second hat is yellow hat. When you wear yellow hat, yellow is sunshine, so it's a positive hat. Think about all the advantages. If your project is implemented, think about all the benefits that you will provide. How will you create value? Think about the value that you will create. How will you add value? Think about all the opportunities you will have if you complete this project and make a list of them. Yellow hat, okay? The third hat is green hat. Green hat is creativity. Green is vegetation, growth. It represents growth. So how will you grow your idea? Through new ideas, fresh ideas, innovative, creative ideas. Can you find new solutions? Can you connect your ideas with others? Can you think outside the box? So when you apply green hat, you will find a lot of original ideas. Do some brainstorming, okay? Red hat is the next one. Red hat, when you apply red hat, you think about emotions and intuition. How can you explain the roles of emotion, intuition in your project? Think about, again, your audience, your clients. How do they feel? How do they feel? Can you better empathize with them, understand their feelings? How can you build bridges with them? What about your own feelings as an entrepreneur, as an artist? Can you explain them a bit? So you reflect on feelings of your clients, audience, target segment, as well as yourself. Okay. And the next hat is black hat. Black hat is pessimistic. It is all about caution. What might go wrong? When you wear black hat, think about all the negatives. What might go wrong? What might be some of the problems that you need to address? So you step back, think about all the threats, dangers. How can you deal with them? Can you come up with some caution? B plan, C plan, alternative plans. Can you come up with some precautions? Okay, so like make a list of what might go wrong. Think about all your risks and dangers, and think about how you will mitigate them. You will resolve them, and overcome these challenges, these obstacles. Okay, so you'll reflect on all these obstacles, dangers, risks, and provide some solutions to these problems. Okay. And the last hat is the blue hat. When you wear the blue hat, it is all about organization, organizing all the other hats. It is like meeting management, you know, organizing your steps. It's all about implementation. So when you apply blue hat, you need to think about your next steps. How will you make this happen? What are your outcomes? What are your goals? How will you reach them? How will you take small steps? And how will you make progress through small steps, small action points? Okay. Think about your organization. How will you organize all of this? How will you implement all these steps? Think about the strategic steps that you need to take. Okay. And order them, prioritize them, and organize them, and make them happen. Okay. So blue hat is all about the process, how you apply the process. Okay, so what you will do is you will apply each hat to your project, to your asset creation project. Each hat has its own implications, right? What you will do is you will create your own table and apply each hat and the implications of each hat. Okay, so you apply each hat. White hat, for example, is about market research, facts and figures. Green hat is about creative ideas, solutions, etc. Yeah. So when you apply each hat, you create your own table. So you'll apply 6 hats thinking for your asset creation project. Okay. And you will come up with a couple of bullet points for each of these colors. Okay. So let me share the handout with you. In your Blackboard, you can find, if you go to seminars, fall 2021, you'll find all the documents here. Okay. So open 6 hats thinking table, 6 hats thinking table. That is the one that you will be doing. Okay. If you choose 6 hats. This is the second table, second document. Let me share it so that you can see. So you'll populate this table. Okay, it is in your handouts on the Blackboard already. So 6 hats thinking application. Apply 6 hats for your project. You write the name of the hat here, white hat. It's all about data, facts, figures, right? Market research. How will you do market research? Things like that, yeah? And your target segment, you will do some Google searches. Target segment, Google searches. Look at some competitors and analyze them, maybe benchmark them. What else? Like think about all these keywords, okay? And you can just populate the table. And then what are the implications? How can we implement this hat? Think about how you might be implemented. How will you do the market research? How will you gather data? What are some of your Google searches? When you go to Google, which search terms will you be asking Google related to your asset creation? Okay. If it is about your own YouTube channel, let's say you are creating your own YouTube channel, you look at some other competitor YouTube channels to get some ideas, some inspiration. And how will you make your channel better, let's say? How will you create ideas, etc.? What are you really excited about? So how will you gather data to do more research about your initiative? Let's say you will establish a company, then you need to do research about this company and the value that you will provide. So to increase value, you need to do a lot of good research, right? Document your research here. And then action point, how will you implement this? Again, go deeper here. Show some solutions, show some results from your research. You learned something new, let's say. What did you learn? Have you learned something new about your target segment? Learned what about your target segment, about your clients, etc. Okay, so this is how you will populate the 6 hats thinking table. You white hat, green hat, yellow hat, etc. And you reflect on each of these 6 hats, okay? And populate the table, that's it. Any questions about 6 hats thinking? So 6 hats is your option 1. It is widely used in organizations to foster creativity and brainstorming. Any questions about 6 hats? Is it all clear? If you have any questions, please ask. Okay, let's continue with the next one. Thank you for letting me know. Option 2, Belbin Roles. Let's continue with that one. Belbin Roles. Option 2, Belbin Roles. These are Belbin roles. You can see them here. Plant, resource investigator, coordinator, shaper, etc. Each of these roles have their own contribution to the workplace, to the department, to the project, but they also have their own weaknesses. Okay, you can learn about them here if you go over this table. What is your contribution and what are your allowable weaknesses? There are 9 roles and you can see them all here. Okay, and you can, by the way, Google them. If you Google Belbin roles, you can learn so much about these Belbin roles if you are interested. So it is all about team roles. What kind of team roles do you have in a team environment? What kind of roles do you display in a team? What are your strengths? What are your weaknesses in a team environment? What type of team roles do you prefer? So this is all about finding out your Belbin roles. Okay, what you will do is you will complete the Belbin roles test. It is on your Blackboard seminar section. What you will do is you will follow the instructions I will show you now, and then find out your top Belbin role as well as your secondary Belbin role. And then reflect on the implications of this. You know, do these roles really represent you? What do you think about the results? What are the implications? What are your strengths, weaknesses? Just reflect on the results, okay? So what you will attach is your table, Belbin roles result table. I will show them to you now. So go to Blackboard, seminar files, you will see the questionnaire. The third file is the questionnaire. Please open that. And you will see the Belbin Roles test. Okay, so let me share it with you so that you are familiar. So please download this one. This is your test, okay? And I will tell you how to fill it out. I will tell you how to fill it out. Normally, all these tests are like, normally you give money to take them, but yeah, I'll be providing you these tests, okay? All of these tests are extremely useful for you, for your career, by the way. So what you will do here is you will allocate for each box. Let's go to box A. What you will do is, let's read this. When involved in a project with other people, you will choose up to 3 of them. Let's say when involved in a project, if I go over, first I put like ticks or check marks, whichever apply to me. Which ones apply to me? I love producing original suggestions, so I will choose this one. I put a tick or star here. What else? I'm keen to find out latest ideas and developments. That applies to me. I choose this one. And I'm always ready to support good suggestions. And I choose this one. These are the best for my personality, you know, my team roles. And then what I do is I allocate 10 points in total among these 3 items. But I allocate on the basis of how much each applies to me. For example, I produce original suggestions. I love this one. It applies to me really well. I will allocate 3 points for that. I'm keen to find out latest ideas and developments. Again, I love this. I will allocate 5 points for that because that's who I am. I'm really keen about latest trends, ideas, and developments. I love doing that. And then how many points is left? 2 points. So I allocate 2 points for this. And in total, I allocated 10 points, right? So for each box, you will be allocating 10 points. And the others are automatically 0, okay? So that's how you will fill out each box. Okay? Let me show you with this one as well. In seeking satisfaction through my work, again, I allocate 10 points, okay? Which ones apply to me? You just think about which ones. Let's say I have chosen this one, and then I have chosen this one, let's say. And I allocate 6 points here and 4 points here. That's it. In total, I allocated 10 points. That's it. If you want, you can add another third one. But maximum choose three of them. And then after you choose your items, you will allocate 10 points in total, okay? Is this clear, this part? Any questions? Like you will allocate 10 points for each box. Okay. Cool. Excellent. So after you do that, you apply and finish all the boxes, okay? What you will do next is you will transport your scores to the table. Let's go over how you do that. I will transport these scores, okay, to the table here. This is your scoring table. Box A. Box A is here, yeah? So these are the item numbers. Item number 4, I allocated 3 points. Let me find item number 4. This is item number 4. And I allocated how many points? 3 points. So I illustrate my points with red color. So 3 is my score, yeah? And then I allocated for item number 6, 5 points, yeah? So I find item number 6 is here. And I allocated 5 points to that in a red color again. Okay, and I find number 8, and then 2 points for number 8. Number 8 is here. I allocate 2 points. I illustrate in red so that my results are in red. So you can see my results in red. Yeah. So you repeat this for this one as well. Box B, I allocated for item number 2 6 points. I find item number 2 and I put 6 points in red color. And then I allocated for item number 7 4 points. Item number 7, I find it and I allocate 4 points. Okay. Yes, so you can see my scores in red. Yeah. So transport all your scores in red. Okay. And then add the totals. Add the totals up. Add them up. When you finish them all boxes, you transport all your scores and then add your scores. The highest score will be your top Belbin role. Let's say my highest score is PL. PL is plant. This will be my top Belbin role, let's say. And the second one, resource investigator. Let's say this one. This will be my top 2, which is supporting role. Supporting role. Okay. The highest will be your top Belbin role, and the second highest will be your supporting Belbin role. Okay. So you find them. Which one is your highest one, top one, and which one is supporting after you finish the test. Okay. And finishing the test, it takes just 10 minutes or so. Like, it's very easy. 10 minutes, 15 minutes at most. And then you find out which ones are your top roles. Okay. SH is shaper. So these are shaper, coordinator, plant, resource investigator, monitor evaluator, implementer, team worker, and completer finisher. Okay. And you can read the definitions here. Shaper, what does it mean? What are your strengths? How do you function in a team? And what are your weaknesses? So read the definitions. When you finish your test, read the definitions: coordinator, plant, resource investigator, etc. Read your definitions. Yeah, these are all listed here. You can also Google these up, by the way. You can find a lot on Google on Belbin Roles. Just Google them up and learn about your strengths and weaknesses, and then reflect on what this means. Any questions about this test? How to carry out this test? Is it all clear? Belbin Role. Any questions? I mean, it's a very interesting test indeed. I mean, if you do this and finish the test, you will see that you will learn so much about yourself. It's an excellent test. So I'll stop this. Sorry, my cat is snoring and distracted me. Sorry about that. Okay, the next file, you will reflect on the results in the Belbin Role results table. Go to seminar section. There is a file called Belbin Results Role Results Analysis Table. It's the first one, top one, in the seminar section. Download that one, please, and you will fill out that form, that table. Okay, so let me show that one as well, just to let you know the correct one. So this is the table that you will fill out. Okay, this is your Belbin Results Analysis table. You'll just fill this out. Which one is your top Belbin role? You report on it. What are your strengths and weaknesses according to this role? Again, you can write in bullet points. And then your supporting role, analyze it. And then to what extent do you find this analysis useful, relevant for yourself? Reflect on it. And then what are the implications? What did you learn about your involvement in teamwork and your roles in team? What are the implications? List them here. And then 5, the final one, are there any action points? What will you do next? If there are any weaknesses, can you revisit these and take some actions? Or can you learn further, etc.? Okay, so you will fill out this Belbin results analysis table. That's it. You don't need to attach the other test. Just attach this table, that's it. Okay. So if you choose Belbin test, yeah, you can attach, you don't need to attach the scorecard. Just the table is fine, yeah? Like, so use the scorecard for yourself, okay? But you don't need to attach that. Just what you attach is the analysis results table. So that is your option 2. Any questions on option 2, Belbin Roles? So this was your option 2, Belbin Roles. Okay. Any questions? Let me know. Cool. So let's come back to the slides. The third option. Let me continue with the third option. The third option is called Richard Branson Challenge. Richard Branson, as you know, is the CEO of Virgin. He's an entrepreneur. He established Virgin companies. He has more than 400 companies. He is one of the most successful, most creative entrepreneurs in the world. So what he did a couple of years ago, just 2 years ago, I think, was that he said, he went to Twitter and he asked people, I will be 65 this year, and I want to celebrate my birthday through 65 challenges. So he asked the community, the public, give me 65 challenges and I will do them over the course of next year when I am 65. So I will celebrate my birthday through these 65 challenges, he said. So if you want to do this option, how old will you be next year? Let's say you will be 25. Okay, then what it means is if you do this challenge, you will identify and write down 25 challenges for yourself. So you will create your own challenges for your upcoming birthday. But think about it next year, your next birthday, okay? Not your current year, but your next year. For example, I am 42 years old. Next year, in 2022, I will be 43, okay? I'll be 43 years old. So I will identify 43 challenges for myself. Because I will be 43 next year, I will identify, let's say, 43 challenges for myself, yeah? So how old will you be next year? You will just identify that many challenges for yourself. And you can include anything. You can include adventures, creativity, artistic projects, entrepreneurial projects, art, travel, helping others, writing, personal branding, etc. Okay, so this was on Virgin website, but I think it's not available anymore. But you can see some of the challenges here that were posed to Richard. And some of these, you can find them in the blog of Richard Branson. He shared all the results as blogs. So what you can do is, like if you choose this challenge, well, by the way, I love this challenge. If you choose this one, like especially if you want to do something really creative to spice up your life, to bring some excitement, color to your life, some adventure, do this one. I would really recommend this one because it will be like a journey of self-exploration, development. So it's an amazing challenge. Of course, it is a bit like difficult, but it is great to challenge yourself. And if you choose this one, your life will be much more exciting, colorful, adventurous next year. Okay, and you can do whatever you want, basically. Okay, so choose this one if you want to come up with new challenges for your life. Choose this challenge, especially if you feel bored. If you are bored, if you want new horizons, new excitement, if you want to spice up your life, then choose this one. Okay, and remember, you can choose more than one. If you want, you can choose 2 of these. Okay, so option 3 is birthday challenges project. How many, what is your age? Yeah, you come up with that many challenges. You think of this like a bucket list type of activity. It's like bucket list. You create your own bucket list. I actually had written an article on this. Let me share that with you as well. So think about like activities that you can do. What kind of challenges do you wish to do for yourself? Okay. So see if you want to do this. Option 3. Any questions about option 3, birthday challenges? Is it clear? All clear for you? Okay, let's continue with the 4th one then. Option 4, 16 personality. Discover your own personality. So if you choose this one, you'll go to this website. Please click on this website. This website, this is called the MBTI, Myers-Briggs Type Inventory. MBTI, Myers-Briggs Type Inventory. If you Google, you will find so many resources on this. This is the most advanced personality evaluation system in the world. They allocate you to one of these 16 personalities. Okay, it's a very advanced system. So you'll carry out this test. There is a free test on this website, 16personalities.com. So please click on this website. Let me copy it for you on the chat box. Go to this website, please. Click on it. You will find where you will take the test. Okay, and it takes about 10 to about 15 minutes to finish this test. Take the test, and then they will send you the results. You might need to register, and then they will email you the results. They will email you your report, or you can read it online. Okay, please make sure that you save your report. And what you will do is you will read your own report. They will give you a very detailed report. What are your personality traits, strengths, relationships, romantic relationships, friendships, parenthood, career paths, workplace habits, conclusion, all these things. So you'll go over this report and then evaluate your report. So reflect on the following. What did you learn? What are the implications? What will you do now? And to what extent do these descriptions fit you? Like, is it useful? Is it inspiring? What did you learn about yourself that you didn't know before? Okay, so you do this test, Myers-Briggs type inventory, and then you evaluate your results if you choose this one. Okay, so this is option number 4, 16 personalities. So you take out this test. Is this clear? Like, very straightforward. You go there, you take the test. By the way, even if you don't submit it, I recommend that you definitely do this test. You know, even if you don't submit this, like, just do it for yourself, because it is such a rewarding experience to learn about your strengths, your weaknesses, your personality. You'll learn so much. So do it very carefully and reflect on the results. It will help you in your career, in your professional life, as well as in your personal life. It's a very valuable test. So spend like 15 minutes. It's a very good investment. Make sure you spend your 15 minutes, do it out, do it, read it, and reflect on the results. Even if you don't submit it, do it for yourself. Okay? Any questions about option 4? It's all straightforward. And you'll love these. I mean, believe me, if you do all these challenges, you will love each of them. These are amazing adventures and challenges for yourself. And like, you can't find these in other modules or other university courses. Like, I really brought all these together so that these will be very inspiring, useful for your career. You know, you'll find them immensely useful. So keep these with you and reflect on the results. The last option, option 5, via strength survey. Again, this is a great survey. What you will do, so this is based on via classification of strengths. These are different strengths, character strengths. Which ones are your strengths? You will find out using this test. Kindness, love, bravery, curiosity, creativity. So which ones are your strengths? Which ones are your weaknesses? It is one of the most insightful tests ever. So make sure you do this one as well. You don't have to submit it, but you can do it for yourself. So go to this website, please. Make sure you go to this website, click on it, via character.org survey. So please click on this link. You will first need to register. It takes just 2 minutes. Register your account. And then after you register, you can enter the test. Again, it will take about 10 minutes or 15 minutes tops. 15 minutes, take the test. And then what you will do is, after you take the test, you go over your report. They will give you a detailed report. You will discover your strengths and weaknesses. Read, evaluate the report, think about the implications, and think about how you can unleash, make best use of your strengths. And what will you do about your weaknesses? How will you amplify your strengths? Does it fit you? Is it useful? Is it inspiring? So just reflect on the results, okay? So this is your option number 5, via strengths survey. Again, even if you don't end up submitting this, I recommend that you do this for your own life, for your own career and personal life. Exactly, Amit Kumar. So all of these tests, they are extremely valuable. One of the best things in our life is to really know ourselves. If you know yourself really better, if you gain more self-awareness, deeper self-awareness, that will help you tremendously in your career and in your future. And you'll be much more happy, productive, if you build on your strengths. So for that, you need to be aware of your strengths. That's why you do all these tests, Belbin test, MBTI, these 16 personalities, as well as YS strengths. Do them all because they will help you discover your strengths. Exactly, exactly. That's exactly what I intend you to do. That's your chance to really discover yourself. So, and that is option number 5. Now, let's do a survey. What you will do next is you will decide which ones you will be choosing. So what you will choose is 1 or 2 of them. You can attach them. You can attach 1 or 2 of them to your coursework if you want. Okay. But even if, as I said, you don't attach, still do them for yourself. So let's do a survey before we finish. Which one did you choose? Let's do a survey. You don't need to. I mean, what you can do is, like, if you want, you can share some screenshots or summaries of your reports, or you can summarize it yourself as you wish. Like, if it is too personal, then you can summarize it, provide an overview of it. If it is not too personal for you, if you feel that it is all right, just take some screenshots. You don't need to attach the whole report, just the summary of it. Okay. So now let's do a survey and see which ones did you like best. Let's do a survey, shall we? So which option will you be, which option would you choose? Let's say 6 hats. Which ones are like Belbin, birthday challenges, 16 personalities, okay. Cool, and Vaya. Thank you for your answers. I also did a survey. Let's see the answers on the survey. Like, if you could choose just one of them, which one would you choose to attach? You know, of course, you can do the others as well, but I'm just curious, which ones like would you choose? Okay, you're now completing some of the, giving some responses. Okay, 16 personalities is very popular. Many of you have chosen that. So let's wrap it up. If you haven't chosen, please respond to the survey. I'm just finishing the survey in a minute, in like just 10 seconds or so. So this is your last chance. So I'm finishing the survey in 10 seconds. Okay, here are the results. As you can see, the great majority of you, like you, 9 of you have chosen 16 personalities, and some of you have chosen 6 sets and Belbin as well. Nobody has chosen Y as strengths. That's a great test, by the way. Don't miss that. Make sure you do that as well. And the birthday challenges, nobody has chosen that. If I were you, I would have chosen that one, because that one gives you the most opportunity, especially to attach to your coursework. Because if you do that one, then you will expand your life and bring a lot of color, adventure to your life, especially next year. In your next birthday, like, you can do so many things, and that will expand your mind, your imagination. You know, that's why, like, I strongly recommend the birthday challenges as well. Okay. Okay. Any questions about any of these options or these activities? So we had 5 more activities today, and you will be attaching 1 or 2 of them if you want. Yeah. But in total, remember, you need to attach 7 seminar activities in total. Okay? So please choose any 7 that you want. Any questions before we finish? So this is the end of our seminar. If you have not registered, please do register. I'm copying the QR code again. Please make sure you register. Thank you so much for your hard work and contributions. Please do all these tests and challenges. They will help you tremendously. So do them all. And thank you so much. Have a great weekend. I will see you on Friday in our next lecture. Thank you so much. Yeah. In the flower exercise, you can use the Word document handout. Come on, of course, you can do that for sure. So thank you so much, everyone. See you on Friday. Have a great week. Bye-bye. Thank you. Bye-bye.